So welcome back to Fast and Car Curious. Here I am again in an F-Type. I'm just going to call my channel F-Type. I might as well. Every car I drive has been an F-Type, really, hasn't it? This one's a little bit different because I finally got my hands on an F-Type R, so the 5 litre V8, and this time with a convertible roof, which I've never ever done before. If you follow my channel before, you'll see me drive an F-Type convertible V6 in Wales. That's nearly 2 years ago, wow. And on that day I'd ordered a coupe and they messed up and gave me a convertible. I was really angry, if you remember. Go the wrong car. And then I realised what an absolute burk I'd been for complaining, because a drive through Wales in the blazing sun with the roof down was fabulous because of the noises. And you can remember me laughing my head off at the noises as all those sounds bounced off the walls of those canyons and valleys in Wales. And this one is even better. In fact, what I'll do now in the video, I'll cut to some noises and things, because I know that's what you want to hear. I'll get some bangs and cracks and things going, and then we'll come back and we'll do a bit more of the review of the car, because this is the best one yet. It really is. Let's hear some noises. The sounds are incredible. The coupe, I think, looks better, but in the convertible, I think it's more fun. Clearly you get the roof down, and when the roof's down, all those great F-Type noises are amplified by at least 20%. So even rumbling through little towns like I've done today, at 20 miles an hour, you hear some bangs and cracks and pops, which no other car does that, does it? I haven't driven a Porsche before that does it. So assuming you want a car that makes those sorts of noises at 20 miles an hour, this is probably the job for you. But anyway, let's get out on the road and see what we think. First things first, that start-up thing. That sound alright? Yeah, I think so. Right, let's do the roof. Squash the camera. Bit of noise. There you go. All done in 10 seconds flat. You tell the camera's glued to the side window, can't you? There you go. Would you ever get bored of that noise, do you think? Just in case you're wondering where I am, it's Burton Dasset Hills in Warwickshire. It's April. No, it's not, it's May. It's May in England. Sun is shining. Right, so I've got the active exhaust open and the car is in dynamic mode, which makes the most possible noise at all possible times. In fact, see if you can hear the difference. Active exhaust off. Active exhaust on. Sounds so good. In a minute you might hear some sheep barring noises. It's not my girlfriends, there really are sheep here. I haven't got a sheep trapped in the boot. I wonder how many people have bought F-Types instead of a Porsche 911 just because the noises are so much better. Too much wind rush noise on the audio for you. The side window, there's a wind deflector behind me here, which makes a bit of a difference. All that noise, 28 miles an hour, 34. chat. So in the clip earlier, in the intro, when I cut to noises, that sounded good. Here I am proving that you buy your 90 grand sports car, you don't have to hammer it to get noises out of it. I've said that before about some of the Porsches I've driven, particularly the older ones, let's be fair. I think Porsche watched what Jaguar did with exhaust noises, and I've caught up. So now I'm in a really sleepy little village called Avondasset. And they all own Volvos here. And their children are called Jemima, even the boys. Sorry, you probably see there's a big Cotswold stone wall here, which is fantastic for noises. Like this. Sorry everybody. Vote Labour. I know. I bet in the 25 seconds I've been driving through this village, almost everybody's written to their MP about the noise. Challenge for you. You'll have noticed that I've driven lots of Jaguars and JLR products. Just hang on a second. Second gear. Challenge. I drive lots of Jaguar products because I have to hire them through Avis, which are costing me a fortune. I'd like to drive some different cars. What have you got that you think's better than this? Or know somebody who might be interested in letting me have a go in their car to stick it on this channel? It's a bit exciting. I don't mind going to up the owner of the passenger seat. All that. What's out there? Maybe your mate's got something special, or you even. I've never done an SVR, have I? But let's do something other than Jaguars, eh? Right, so we have a look at the outside of the car so you can see the trim spec on this particular model. It's rather good. Let's look at the outside of the car. So here we are then. F-Type R Convertible. Quad pipes. Absolute dead giveaway. Even on idling it sounds like he wants to kill you, doesn't it? Gunmetal grey this one. Silver wheels. Let me know what you think about that. Black wheels better? I'm not sure. The bright work makes it stand out. Is it better than black? The black trim options, I don't know. Undecided. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Specification wise, it's a lovely colour. I had an Audi A6 exactly this colour. I've got to say the F-Type is a little bit better than the A6. I love this new generation of sports seats, extremely comfortable, really comfortable, and grip you tight when you're flying around corners, which of course I haven't been doing because that'd be naughty. Keyless entry of course, keyless start, and all the things that you've seen on my channel before in terms of the interior. Some of these things have been improved. Now, entertainment system. Jaguar Land Rover, for the love of God, will you stop trying to make this thing work? It doesn't, it's crap. It's absolute rubbish. I've been through major towns this morning and it struggled to find DAB reception. Hook up my phone, it can't find contacts, blah blah blah. It's rubbish. Please switch to another system, please. Right, rant over. Oh, Peugeot switchgear still. I know it's not really Peugeot. See previous videos or other comments. Very well equipped. Lane departure, memory seats, cruise, heated steering wheel, all the things you'd want. So apart from the infotainment being crap, the quality of the interior is really good. Really nice, sort of leather covered bits and bobs. That's a little bit plasticky, I suppose, but actually it's very nice in here, very nice in here. 90 grand nice? Yeah, sort of. Everything else is made up for it with a noise, isn't it? That noise. I can't help, I'm such a child. Yeah, nice in here. Still love the LEDs inside this heater system. Really, really cool here. ZF transmission, lightning quick. Very, very quick on the gear changes. Why you buy a manual, I would never know. Again, feel free to argue with my contentious comments. But I'm coming back to these seats, which are just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. I won't spend too long on the inside and the outside because you've seen it all before. The conclusion for the Jaguar F-Type R V8 Convertible. There's a title. So you can tell that I'm not in the car anymore. I've left it a few days. I was trying to come down off the high and the excitement so the conclusion was a bit more balanced, if you like. And that was a good thing to do. So yes, I've calmed down. I've calmed down a little bit. The car is fantastic. I had such good fun driving that car. The roof down gives it another dimension. So you remember in previous tests when I compared the V6 to the V8 in that drive around Wales that time, saying the V8 was another leap on from the V6 in a big way, and if you could afford the price difference, then do it. It's a no-brainer. Don't even think about the V6 if you could afford the V8. The convertible adds another dimension on top of all of that. It's just so much noisier, and on a nice day to get the roof down, the noise is amplified yet again, so like a two-stage amplification of the owl experience. It's incredible. It just is. And as I said before, the F-Type wins lots of tests, certainly from my perspective, because it makes lots of great noises without having to cane it. Some cars you get lots of really great noise if you're hammering it, and then you lose your license or crash it just to be able to hear the noises. F-Type doesn't do that. F-Type gives you lots of great noises and sensations, you know, below 30 miles an hour, let's be honest. Even starting a thing up is like an earthquake. So there are some things I didn't quite like about the F-Type, and they remain the same through all the F-Type tests I've done. Some of the materials just are not good enough for a car costing 70k plus for a V6 or 90k plus for a V8. Just not good enough. The infotainment system, they've improved it, but it's still rubbish compared to a lot of systems out there. It really is. And JLR, for the love of God, please stop trying to flog a dead horse. It's not good enough. But all those things are minor compared to the overall experience of driving that car. It's fantastic. I've driven 911s and all sorts of things. 911s are better engineered, but then again they should be, after they've basically tweaked the same car over and over again for 50 plus years. There's lots of good things about Porsches that Jaguar haven't quite got right yet, but this is still the first generation of F-Type. There's plenty of time to come, I'm sure. Tweaks on the way. Here I am, actually driving down Browns Lane in Coventry, local to where I live, and I've already seen plenty of camoed up cars, F-Types, that are clearly mules for the next generation with extra bits stuck on them, so stay tuned everybody. But really, yes, the conclusion for the F-Type 5-litre convertible is get one. If you're in the market for a 2-seat convertible and you can afford 90k plus, get one. A second-hand one, you can get the kind of 50, 55k, decent mileage and so on. Buy one. Don't think about it, buy one. Hire one if you want. So your 20-minute test drive, as I've always said, is not enough to make a decision like that. Get an extended test drive. If the dealership is serious about selling cars, they'll do that. Or rent one. Avis Prestige. That's where I got the one from that I was driving on the video. Do it. It's worth it. You get to really appreciate and understand the car's plus and downsides before you make your decision. So you can tell that I love the F-Type V8. If I could buy one today, I would do it above any Porsche or anything else, because it's just so mad and mental of a car. It really is. So there we are, conclusions done. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you can subscribe, if you haven't done so already, please do. Subscriber numbers are climbing, and I appreciate everybody out there who subscribed. Thank you so much. Spread the word, tell everybody you can. I'm trying to make this channel into something entertaining if I can. Please leave comments too. If you can spare a few seconds, I'd appreciate it as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all again very soon.